What is going on, guys? Back with another video today. You seen the title, you seen the thumbnail. Today we are talking about buying $10 worth of Bitcoin every day. I'm going to be talking about how I'm doing that, why I'm doing that, what platforms I'm going to be using to do that, and why those specific platforms, what kind of returns uh, I'll be maybe expecting. Not financial advice. Obviously, you got to do your own research. Really going to be monitoring that based on previous returns and making an estimate from there. So I'll be hopping on the charts at the end of this video, kind of going through that with you guys there. Sorry if there's a bit of wind in the video. I'm going to be heading down this way, so hopefully that clears up right quick. But beautiful day out here on the water in Barrie, Ontario. So, but let's get right into it. Basically going to be using the Coinbase app to be doing these daily automatic purchases, and I am using the premium version, the Coinbase One, which is $30 a month that you pay monthly, and that allows you to get free trading fees, so zero trading fees for unlimited. That way, you're avoiding paying too much in fees when you're buying every day. It just makes sense that way, right? Maybe I'll put up some kind of display here on the phone, but you can see even when you're buying just $10 of Bitcoin, it's charging you a $1 fee. So obviously 30 days in the month, I'm buying every day, $1 a day, I'm be saving, and that's not even including the other dynamic dollar cost averaging that I'm going to be doing in on the dips, right? So in general, why am I buying $10 every day? Why not just try and time the market, buy the dips, etc., right? Well, I do that as well. But as you know, if you're in crypto for a long time, even if you are trying to time the dips, your emotions do still get in the way. And sometimes, you end up not buying the bottom because you think it's going to dip lower. Or sometimes you even end up FOMOing in as the price is rising because you think, oh, well, I just missed the dip. Let me get in hard now. But by doing it automatically, setting up the automatic payments to go every single day, regardless, it's just going to allow me to basically dollar cost average in at every price level that Bitcoin goes to going forward, right? And when I hop on the charts at the end, I'm going to show you guys how that typically has played out over the last couple of years, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 years, and even beyond, right? If you had been doing this, what your returns would have been. But the main part, it gives you that peace of mind that you're not going to FOMO in as the price is rising because you've been accumulating regardless, right? That being said, I'm still definitely going to be doing my dynamic dollar cost averaging. If we see big dips of 5% or more, those kind of things, I'll be adding some lump sums in. Going forward, I'm still bullish on this market long term in the next 1, 2, 3 years and beyond for sure. As for the next couple months, it's questionable. Things are definitely up in the air. Definitely some signals that have been topping, and I've been talking about that through the Discord, especially with regards to altcoins at the moment, right? Certainly converted a lot of my altcoins into Bitcoin over the last couple weeks and months. Obviously, we had kind of a mini alt season over the last couple months that was, lots of fun with the meme coins and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't seem like it's quite that time yet, right? And in the Discord, I've been talking about this in detail with that, we can all communicate. So make sure you guys join up in there. And also, by starting this dollar cost averaging strategy at this point, it gives me a peace of mind if the market goes down, because I'm almost hoping that the market goes down because I'm buying $10 every day. So obviously I want the price to be lower if I'm still bullish long term, right? A lot of people give me crap, say, oh, you're not bullish enough. But if you were really bullish, then you would want the price to go down so that you can buy more, right? Hope that makes sense. And especially with regards to, the altcoin market right now, I mean, some of these things have just been absolutely wrecked. So my focus is primarily on Bitcoin right now. Absolutely for sure. If there's still some, opportunities, some major ones that I see, I wouldn't be completely against accumulating some of those altcoins, specifically like more so the blue chips in the Solana ecosystem, things like that is where I've been really bullish. But ultimately, I think that Bitcoin is going to have to lead the way here and get back above some specific moving averages again before we start to see alts ripping again, right? Getting exposure to the upside um, with a Bitcoin allocation, but with minimizing my downside risk, obviously, by kind of weeding out from the altcoins, if you will. Although, not to say that altcoins haven't performed, because you know that we have done very well with altcoins, but you need to take profit on those in order to realize that. Not to say that I took any profit specifically if the tax man is watching right now. Just putting that out there. I've taken massive, massive losses that I will be writing off on my taxes in the coming years. So I've talked about the platform I'm using, Coinbase One, $30 a month, avoiding those trading fees, avoiding the FOMO, avoiding the JOMO, just consistently buying Bitcoin every day, a small arbitrary amount, while at the same time looking for those opportunities for larger dips, dynamically dollar cost averaging in with lump sums that way as well. I have a few other points here and there that I know I'm probably not thinking of right now, like El Salvador, is buying one Bitcoin a day, so they have a dollar cost averaging strategy that they're doing. Theirs is measured in Bitcoin actually itself, so they're buying one Bitcoin a day, regardless of where the price goes, which is very interesting. Something that I might look into in the near future. But with all that being said, guys, let's go hop onto the charts, and I'm going to show you guys like what the returns have been over the last couple years using this strategy compared to other strategies. And yeah, so let's go hop on there, guys. What is going on, guys? As promised, here we are hopping onto the charts at the end of the video. We are on CoinGecko.com here. You can see the Bitcoin price currently around $63,000, $64,000. Looking at the long-term price chart, you can see we have had a significant run-up over the last year. Specifically, the last couple of months have been particularly significant. But you can see when these kind of parabolic movements do happen, they do tend to be sort of short-lived and can have massive corrections following them. However, the general long-term trend is, of course, up, and after we do have these significant run-ups, we tend not to come back to the prices that we were at before. So that does really make me a little bit bullish on the $10 a day dollar cost averaging strategy that I'm talking about today, because we are still bullish in the long term. However, it's kind of speculative on where we're going to go from here, if we're going to go up a little further or down. I want to be accumulating Bitcoin a little bit regardless for the long term here. I don't want to miss any great prices, so that's why I am buying $10 a day, because even if we do go down back to, say 50, 55,000 here, accumulate for a little while, that's going to be basically the best thing for this strategy. However, even if we do go up and we make a run towards 100K, I'm still going to be buying the $10 every day. Those moves can happen relatively quickly. So, thankfully, I was able to accumulate significant amounts of crypto at these lower levels regardless. So this just kind of at the stage that I'm in right now. Obviously, if you're just entering the market, you may be taking a different perspective, but ultimately, the long term strategy of $10 a day is still going to be probably an ideal thing to consider. You have to make that decision for yourself if you want to take that risk of hopping in with a big lump sum at these prices right here, because the truth is we could head down for several months um, into an accumulation phase down there, and you could be holding a bag for quite a while doing it at that point. But I want to hop over here to intothecryptoverse.com. This is going to show you guys kind of what previous returns of this $10 every day dollar cost averaging strategy has resulting in. So today is April 26, 2024. You can see if we go back to April 26, 2023, how we have started this $10 a day, we would have invested a total of $3,640 buying for 364 days. We would have accumulated approximately zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, and our total return would be almost double at 90%, $6,936. So that is a pretty good return. Obviously, that is buying $10 a day for the past year. Incredible returns. Yeah, very great. And even going back further, going back 2 years, had you done this, you would have really gotten in at some low prices, and your average would be even lower, giving you a return of 148%. So over 729 days, you would have invested $7,290 with a current portfolio value of over 18,000. So very significant returns. This is a proven strategy over the years. Obviously, we are at a basically all-time high in the market right now. Not exactly quite there, but even going back to 2021 in the third year, which April 2021 was basically the peak of the last cycle. Had you done this strategy of buying $10 a day, your return would not be quite as green as had you had started this 2 years ago, but still obviously a very good return of over 100%, with a current portfolio value of over $23,000. That is because you were basically buying the top, but you bought all the way down through and were able to stack at very good prices. And that just goes to show you how this strategy does play out. For example, had you have done a lump sum on this date of the what was it? So you invested $10,000 in total. Had you just done that in a lump sum, $10,000, your return, because you were basically buying at the top back then, would only be 36%, and you would have been underwater for a pretty significant amount of time here. So on this time frame, you can see how the dollar cost averaging strategy has actually outperformed the lump sum. However, going back to when we were in the depths of the bear market, like say 1 year ago in April 2023, doing the $10 a day strategy, you would be up 90%, 3,000 invested. So let's just punch that in there, 3,600. Sorry, 3,600. And the lump sum, your return would be a little bit better, but of course you were doing a lump sum in the depths of the bear market there. So the best strategy really is to do a mix of these two strategies. That's my plan here. Going to be doing the dollar cost averaging $10 every day going forward, plus looking for those dips to be deploying some lump sums right into the market, trying to get in big at the lower prices. Maybe a couple $100 here, maybe a couple thousand if we see some really spicy dips. And but yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Hope that makes sense. You guys have questions, leave it in the comments. Join the Discord. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.